There we are. We are live. Hello, everyone. And yes, yes, I have to fix that camera. Sorry.
I'll fix it when I can see it. I promise. I'm sorry.
Why don't you? Yeah, go ahead, because then it'll change it on all the scenes. So you fix it yourself. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 13 of Storm King's Thunder. It is I, your host DM, and our merry and intrepid band of adventurers is all here tonight, which is awesome. Yay! Why don't we start with who did we start with last time?
Oh, that is.
It's always you two on the top. Let's start with Ella tonight.
Oh, I knew you were gonna fucking do me dirty like that. Sort of Christ, Esquire. Hi, I'm Ella. I don't even see the stream right now. Okay. Hi. My character is Piranha. I'm a half-elf ranger who is now level 6, and I have a really cute little pet named Trixie. I don't remember what species she is, but like we're kind of like beyond that together. And I can now travel the world. I can warg into her. I can travel the world through her eyes, through her little body for brief periods of time. I'm very excited about it. I leveled up today. Half-elf ranger, rustic hospitality. People just, I'm very rustic and hospitable. And I like to set shit on fire when I'm not being hospitable.
When you're not being hospitable or on a boat.
Okay, no, los dos.
Shazara.
Alright, I am Star Cells. I play Shazara Lightwing, an Aasimar Warlock. The progressively more and more creepy member of our little band here. And Shazara loves books, and Shazara loves knowledge. Shazara is on a quest to learn more about a whole lot of things. And it's really tough in a world with so few libraries.
Your lips to God's ears, baby.
Delphine.
I am Delphine, the lovable royal rogue who has amazing stiletto weapon shoes, and I'm apparently really, really good with my fingers.
And it starts.
What? I just got a level up, and my sleight of hand is amazing now.
It really is. We were just talking about that before the stream started.
Ella's muted. I don't know what she's saying, but I bet it was funny.
Sounds impressive.
It really is.
Senzin.
Howdy, I'm Senzin, a dragonborn paladin, sometimes accountant, sometimes wannabe guardsman, and I'm really starting to question my role with all of these lovely ladies, because Senzin is sometimes the odd man out, but in the most lovable way. So we'll see what shenanigans he gets into tonight.
Excellent. Menredin.
I am Clover B. I play Triton, I play Menredin, the Triton Fathomless Warlock. And she's a little ball of chaotic energy with ever decreasing impulse control. And she is living out her pirate dream right now. And she is, I would say, employed by, not indebted to, her patron, Eric.
Fair.
All right.
God, your dog is so perfect.
So cute.
I know, if that was my dog, he'd be like all up on top of my head and stuff. I wake up every morning, this dog bounds into my bed and lays on top of my face. That's it. That's morning.
I keep trying to convince my wife for our D&D stream she needs to do a second camera called Cat Camera, and it's just on the cam, and we just leave it in the bottom of the screen all night.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I'm down for that. Let's do it.
All right. Does everybody remember where we were last time or what we did last time? I will start off if anybody wants to interject or add anything. You had just...
I straight up fell asleep.
Yeah, you don't
I
remember.
remember.
You actually fell asleep, yes.
I do want to say, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I fell asleep during the stream. There was a lot happening. There was a lot going on. I love you all. Thank you for tolerating me. I won't fall asleep tonight. I mean, I will at some point, hopefully. God willing, creek don't rise, but...
Welcome to our stream, folks.
We apologize for our behavior.
No, I don't. You know what? We don't apologize for a damn thing.
No, fair.
Fuck it, JK.
Yep. All right.
Not
So
sorry.
as you can all tell from the background, well, you guys can't, but as the stream can tell from the background, the ship on the high seas and the rigging tense in the wind, you survived an attack by some sea hags, and you left the smuggler's harbor, and the ship was laden down with a load of legal, of course, completely legal copper.
Ranch,
And-
you're muted again. This is my job for the evening. I'm just the person who points out who's muted.
I was just saying, it would clearly not be illegal because we are not pirates.
That's right.
Exactly. No one's a pirate here.
Nobody.
I've got
Certainly.
a badge, and I
You
feel
all
like
have
that's
badges.
relevant. Yeah.
Wait, we have
like, I'm just
badges?
saying. We have
I thought that was
badges.
Yes, we
just,
do.
I thought
We
that
have
Yeah,
was the
remember we
badges.
got badges?
We're deputies.
Do
I'm
we
the
have, like,
sheriff.
I
multiple?
remember that.
Do we
I
have,
mean,
like,
the only
multiple?
Was I
person-
here for that?
The only person who shows the
Mm.
badge is Sensei.
Sensei.
I love my badge. I want all citizens to see the badge.
And your
I just-
aviator
Sensen
glasses.
can show the badge for the whole.
Yeah. I need a sheriff badge. That's gonna be my next. There we go.
During the break,
I want
you
it to be made out of yellow construction paper with lots of glitter.
during the break, you just run to the kitchen and grab some like tin foil and make one.
There you go.
Done deal.
ACAB accepts Sensen. Sorry.
On that note,
Sorry. I was just.
we don't apologize for things here.
Oh, you're right. That's all right. Anyway.
We are sailing south. If anyone does anyone remember why we are sailing south through the frozen waters of the Sea of Swords?
Dude, legit, all I remember is Ella had yogurt. What?
It
Rain,
was
what?
pretty
Oh, I remember the Chobani flip.
Yeah,
It was
she had
so
the
good, y'all.
thing. I'd never
It
seen
was
that.
so good, y'all. It was amazing.
That's
Oh
my
my
stream
God,
folks.
That's like,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Oh my
That's
God.
great. What were we doing in this game?
Sorry, I mean, I'm not sorry.
There's
It was really
not
good.
A shipment of copper that Minerva Shane. It was that 2 games ago, or was that
That
last?
was last
I remember
game.
donuts. We went to the thing and we got cocoa and
The-
donuts.
She
we
was-
skipped this game.
She
We
was
spoke
supposed
to
to
the
take the
goblin.
copper.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She got some sort of news, didn't take the copper, and sailed south to
Oh,
the
right.
Sea of Swords.
Right.
And she has not been seen or heard from since. And you have a fully laden ship on your way south towards the place where she was supposed to have gone, the Whalebone
Right.
Islands.
There was the
And then the sea
bar.
hags
Remember the
came,
bar? We all
right?
went to the bar and intimidated that little dude because you wanted his book.
I
Yep.
did.
I
You in-
remember now. I
you
have a
intimidated the
food-based
little
memory.
guy.
And then
I guess. I
Menridin
don't
took
know.
his cash box, I think.
That's right.
And taunted
Tried,
him
right?
with
I
it.
tried.
Tried.
You bullied him out of his book and his cash. You straight up like high school bullied him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
And this is why,
It
by the way,
wasn't our best night.
I'm just saying this is why your paladin is questioning his purpose here.
I would just like to point out the irony of a bunch of people playing Dungeons and Dragons bullying someone like a high school bully. Like,
Look at the
Just-
kitty though. But look, there's a full kitty.
There's a cat blood.
I don't even, folks.
Yeah, let's start over. Okay. So
Best
Oh, a cat.
start to the stream ever. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm amused.
we would like to.
Hey, Seth, I have a
We don't
question.
apologize right
I have an
now.
answer.
What were you thinking having a bunch of ADHD neurodiverse people all on a stream all at the same time?
I don't know. I'm sorry. You were
Good
saying something.
question.
What were you saying?
Squirrel?
Squirrel.
Just finished painting my nails.
Telling you,
Yeah.
it's just painful.
All right.
All right. So what are we doing?
You are on a not a pirate ship sailing south with a not a pirate cargo to
And
the
not a
Whalebone
pirate
Islands,
crew.
and not a pirate crew or captain.
That's amazing.
Yes,
I like
and
it.
you are. It is the let's say the afternoon because the attack of the sea hags happened during the last watch, so say 4:30 in the morning last night,
Oh, right. That was it. The sea hags. That's right.
you managed to get some sleep, and you're straggling up onto deck around right before lunchtime, let's say.
I have a really important question.
Sure.
Did I get the sea hag goo off my shoes?
With Shazara's help,
I was gonna say-
prestidigitizing, sure.
I can press to digitize that goo right off your shoe.
Awesome. You're a
Aw.
poet. You're my little Dr. Seuss dry cleaner.
Oh my
But
God.
lest we forget the spooky ass, terrifying, bony, raveny monstrosity that rose from her body on the ship and scared the shit out of us.
I'm not sure I can take her help. She's terrifying.
Sorry, guys. It was an unfortunate side effect.
That will just happen regularly.
Oh dear.
Get the goo right off that shoe, and that's the Shazara promise.
Yeah.
And next, Ella will
That's-
sell you insurance for your fine establishment.
That's
To
our
keep
next
the
It would be a
show.
damn dirty shame if something were to happen to your goods and services.
That's right.
Sponsored by Risky Whiskey.
Wow, I don't think any of us took our meds tonight.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I feel so bad because, like, just yesterday I was looking at my son during a D&D game, well, Starfinder game, and he was just completely off the rails, and I was like, shit, I should talk to his doctor. Maybe he needs some evening medication. I am no better.
Nope. No, we are not. Come up on deck into the morning air. It's nice and cold and crisp and clear. There, as I said last game, there is some ice on the water now. So it's not frozen yet, but there's some ice on the waters.
Awesome. All right, stand on deck and enjoy the fresh sea air. Frigid sea air? The cold.
They're serving your favorite for lunch.
I swear to
Delphine.
God, no more. That's
Vichy
so
soie,
Cold
Vichy
fish
soie, cold fish stew.
No, yucky.
Osk
Just let me
is,
know what you want it to taste like.
yep. Osk
Chocolate
is
cake.
standing in the.
Oh, liquid chocolate cake.
No.
I don't
Yummy.
know. I'd eat liquid
I'd
chocolate
eat that
cake.
actually. Yeah.
It's probably like one of those New York egg creams or something.
Or like those like chocolate volcano cakes you get. Mm.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, those are so good.
All right, yes, food stream.
I got
Anyway,
eaten.
is there anything you guys want to talk to Osk or Issa about?
What were those devilish creatures that attacked us yesterday?
I believe they didn't know, and Shazara identified them with an Arcana check as sea hags.
Too bad I was running from her, like terrified, when not paying attention, like screaming like a girl.
That's fair.
Like,
But at least I remember they were sea hags.
Yeah, so now you have two warlocks that are just kind of sketchy.
Hey.
is this like C dash hag? Can we just call them Chag?
Not a sketchy warlock, not a
Chads.
pirate ship.
Exactly.
Got it.
No sketchy warlocks on this not a pirate ship.
Awesome.
I'm gonna roll for random encounters today. I don't want to really start off with combat, but let's see
We might
what
have
happens.
to at this rate. We're just going to talk about donuts and chocolate cakes.
I know,
and...
right?
God, y'all, I'm
Yeah.
so hungry.
I know. Whiskey.
All right, there has to be a random encounter on a 69.
Oh.
It better be a good one.
Nice, dude. Nice.
If not a good one, at least a memorable one.
Exactly. Well, it won't happen right now. I just want you. Is there anything you guys want to talk to each other about, or to Osk or Issa about?
So do you, like, is this a normal thing to get attacked in port?
Never. We've
why don't-
we've
were we
never
in
been
port?
attacked there before. Yeah, you were. Well, you
Oh,
were
I
in the
thought we'd
main
already
port.
left.
You were in the not a pirate smugglers. port.
Right.
Right.
The backdoor port.
Oh my God.
Well, it's gonna be
a
that
fun
kind
stream. Yeah, it is.
of thing.
And Osk looks at you and completely deadpan. That has never happened before. We're never attacked there. Usually, the Weevil sees to it that particular inlet is free of impediments.
Is the Weevil the guy we bullied?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Oh,
The
my
little
bad.
goblin you bullied.
I wonder, he must just have, not been on his game last night.
My bad.
I mean, we didn't successfully take his book.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I mean, he was trying to not have combat breakout. He was trying just as hard to not have combat breakout as you guys seem to be trying to make it break out.
We did our best, yeah. Next time.
So he's saying that's never happened before. They never come that close to shore to a populated port that I've ever heard of. Something must have drawn them.
So what's the cargo on this ship again?
Copper?
Copper. Can I go look at it?
Sure. Do you want to keep talking here? Do you want to go by yourself? Do you want everybody to go? What do you want to do?
I'm
I'll go with you.
I can go. We can talk and walk.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a West Wing moment.
Issa comes with you. She's going to take you down into the hold, and Oscar's sailing the ship.
Is there anything you can think of that they would be attracted to that would be on this ship? I mean, if our cargo's just copper.
She looks deadpan at you and says, "Warlocks?"
Yeah.
I flip her off.
She smiles. She just kind of laughs at you. Like,
They're after the warlocks.
What is it that you guys are here for? I'm not sure exactly what it is. I know you're looking for Minerva Shane, but why?
Look, we have been subcontracted out.
Her relative, is that her niece? Her aunt or
Her niece.
something? Her niece is very concerned about her. And she
mean-
seems to...
Pirates die all the time.
Well, that
Oh,
maybe,
she's-
but some of
she's
them have
not a
family and
pirate.
friends who care about them.
Who aren't pirates.
Yeah, she's actually not a pirate.
Yeah, that's right. She's not a pirate.
Oh, so that we're still doing that, huh?
Yes, we are.
But also, her niece is definitely, not
Definitely
a
not a
pirate.
pirate.
So, it's okay
she's
if,
some sort of
you're...
politician, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she's a mayor. Some random northern town. It's quite cold there.
The random northern town? You mean the one that you're the heroes and saviors of that you have badges from? That you can't remember.
Yeah,
the name
that
of?
Whatever it's called. That town that thinks we're heroes.
Grinshander.
I
Grinshander.
wouldn't want to be a resident of a town that would think of me as a hero, you know?
That's fair.
Yeah,
Touche.
that's a really valid point.
Also,
What?
it only took us, an hour to be their hero?
I know,
Yeah,
really,
their
it doesn't
standards
make
are not
anyone a
high.
hero around here. You
Well, I mean-
couldn't even trip on the bar if you were looking for it.
You did manage to kill 2 frost giants that were smashing down the gates to the city. So
Oh, that's fair. I guess that's
No.
true, I suppose.
Almost
All in a day's work.
Yeah.
We're kind of coolish, I guess.
Yeah.
So you track down below deck, and Issa takes you to the storage room. It's the actual entire bottom. There's a little bit of water trickling in down there, but it's just packed with crates and crates, and they all look exactly the same. If you want to
Yep.
look at them, what do you want to do? She
I
says,
want to pop open a crate to look at an actual piece of copper with my magic eyes to see if it's cursed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, Menardin, is there anything strange or magical about this copper? Or is
Issa
there
will
something
allow it.
hidden in there?
She'll pry off one of the covers, and it's just raw copper ingots. It hasn't been smelted down. It's just there's some rock in it. It's kind of dirty. It's rock and copper and the little ingots. And Menrenid is doing the check.
Yep.
There does not appear to be anything magical in this particular case. And you will note that the boxes are plain wood, so in case you're wondering, don't go down that rabbit hole. Nothing is magical in this entire hold.
Okay, I was gonna say, like you said, particular case.
Yes, they are not.
I
They are
will.
not made of lead somewhere. There is nowhere you cannot see through, and nothing down here appears to be magical.
Okay. That's so odd.
Are we there yet?
Coffee, anybody?
Okay,
Don't
so
forget about our 69.
so Menderden is stumped, and she's just gonna like plop on the floor, like hands, like head in her hands, and just kind of think. And she's thinking through all of the like stories and myths and stuff she's been taught. Trying to remember, has there ever been a story about like bad luck on the ocean, or
No, never. There's never
Yeah.
been a story about bad luck on the
Never.
No, I mean like that's on the ocean specifically related to carrying large amounts of metal.
I actually, because of your background specifically, give me an Arcana check.
It's a 19 plus 5 for a 24.
All right. You have heard of sea hags working for elder horrors.
Ugh.
Awesome.
Okay. So, what elder horrors
Eric?
want to stop
Potentially.
Maybe
but
it's Priscilla.
us?
Priscilla?
But
Isn't that a name?
Yeah, but Priscilla seems to, according to us, Priscilla seemed to want him to meet up with us.
Hmm.
And Eric seemed to be in agreement of me fulfilling this quest.
Oh no, man! I don't want any part in your tentacle war.
Oh.
I mean, put me in, coach.
Oh man, I'm gonna need to go talk to Eric. This feels like a later thing.
I think that's a fine idea. What are the rest of you doing while Menredin has put on her thinking cap? I'm just picturing it looking like a bathing cap, by the way. Anything?
I got nothing.
I'm vibing.
I know.
All right,
Zara's
fine.
just gonna sit down on the edge of a crate and look around, see if there's, I don't know, any logs, any papers. There's probably nothing.
If you
She's
recall,
desperately trying to find something to read.
yeah, if you
Yeah.
recall, Senzin spent time in the map room. So if you wanted to go up there,
Yeah, I think I'll go to the map room.
Go with
Alright.
you. I'll familiarize myself.
and what are Senzin and Delphine doing?
I'm gonna chill on the deck and read a book. I brought my own. Some trashy romance novel or something. It's complete non-interest to the
Hot
mage,
elf
I'm
on
sure.
elf. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Senzin will be playing, seafarer and like looking through a spyglass at the horizon and kind of making some notes in a book.
Okay. Who is on deck?
Me and
Me.
Delphine, I
Me,
think.
yeah, because I was reading a book.
Yeah, me, because I need to be like looking into the water.
Okay. Where's Piranha?
I was looking at maps and then realized I don't give a shit about maps, so I'm just sort of wandering.
Okay.
I'm still looking at maps because I have nothing else to read.
Got it.
So I guess I'm. Is there an in-between between the maps and the deck?
There is the bottom level. There's the middle level where the bottom level where all the cargo is. Middle level where the crew sort of sleeps, and the staterooms, and then the deck where the main deck.
Yeah, I guess I'm chilling with everybody on the deck.
Okay.
Want some FOMO?
All right. Then let me do. Give me initiative because I did roll a
Oh.
69 for an encounter.
Woo!
Is it a sexy encounter?
It better be.
So I'll tell you afterwards how it's related, and it's kind of amusing to me anyway.
Beans.
Show me where you are on the map.
I got a 15.
I got a 20.
Let me pull them in here.
I'm gonna be.
Should I just put myself down here, like, by the stairs?
Yeah,
Put
I'm kind of
yourself wherever
chilling
you wanna
on
be.
the stairs. I wanted a sort of liminal space between Dick and not.
I'm like sitting on this rope, leaning against this, whatever the hell it is, reading a book right here,
Delphine got a
just chilling.
15.
I am in the
Actually, even better. I'm like right here,
very
curled up with a book.
prow of the boat on that flat little surface.
Aw.
So, whoa, that's not the right encounter. If I run that one, you will die.
Oh,
Please
well,
don't.
let's not do that.
Appreciate that.
Oh, are you kidding me? For some reason, it is not pulling your character sheets in, so I'm gonna have to actually write down initiative order.
What? No.
I know, right? God damn, I have to write some shit down.
You have to manually
Tragic.
DM.
I know.
Like a pilgrim.
Who
Like a
does
peasant,
that?
peasant
Like
DMing.
a peasant. I did that yesterday. It was terrible.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay, fine. Fine. All right. What did who got 20 above?
I got 20.
All right. 15 to 20.
I got a 17.
Okay.
And
10 to 15.
Delphine got a 15.
Yeah, I got a 15.
All right. 5 to 10.
I got
Senzen
8.
got a 9.
All right. Sensen 9. And Piranha.
8.
Yuck. All right.
Yeah.
Do.
I never really thought I needed to care about initiative before.
15. Okay. One of them goes. I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna have them all go on that number. Everybody, give me a perception check. Piranha's bow is vibrating in her hand.
Oh shit.
Woo! I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
But you're in the boat.
Even though I'm in the map.
I got a 27.
Got it. All right, so the folks who got above a 15, which is pretty much everybody, there are
Not
some.
me.
Oh, all right. Well, whoever did, you see some flying shapes, 5 of them, in fact, approaching at a high velocity. They sort of they're starting to dive at you like raptors or birds of prey.
Oh, I did. I did want to share with the team that my bow is vibrating, which actually probably makes precision a little bit difficult.
Well, it
Sounds like a
it's-
personal thing.
Once you once you realize that there's danger, the bow stops vibrating.
Okay. Well, I mean, I thought this was a safe space stuffing, so.
Can I do an Arcana check? Or
I made the
history?
vibrating blow on our 69 encounter. It makes sense.
Sure. All right. So what I recommend you do, yeah, you know what? I will let Arcana or Survival. Survival is probably for Piranha and anyone else. Arcana, if you are proficient in it.
Yeah, I didn't do so well.
Oh
I'm kind of
no.
distracted by all these maps, and I don't really quite remember what I
I
read.
got a 23 in survival.
19.
Nice.
I got the same as Shazara.
The warlocks are distracted.
Yeah, and Ellie got a 19.
Got a 19.
All right. They are, you've only heard tell of these. They're sort of, oh, how to explain it? They are this weird combination of an eagle with stag's horns, and you got a 19. They don't appear to be casting shadows over the water.
Cool.
I do relay that immediately. Like, shit, y'all, they don't have a shadow. They're like Peter Pan, if that exists in this
Vampire
universe.
birds of prey?
Yep. There's something, all right.
What is that? There must be some sort of aberration or something.
All right, so here is the order. Shazara, Menredin, Delphine, Senzen, Piranha, and I just rolled once for all of them, so they're all going to go somewhere in that order. You don't know where yet. So right now it is Shazara with Menredin on deck.
All right. Can I get up the stairs to get on deck?
Let's say that's your movement. So put yourself where you want to be.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't know why it does not want to let me move.
Gotta get them all down here.
Every time I try to move it, I get like a weird symbol.
Are you in a different like setting on the right hand side? There's like move, there's fog of war, some other shit.
Oh gosh, if I am,
You gotta be
I have
on the
no idea.
on the hand, and it's gotta be purple.
Yeah, it's on the hand and it's purple. Like I can't.
Where do you want to be? I'll put you.
That's good enough. I mean, I don't like being too close to Piranha, but you know.
Wow.
There we go. That's good. How about that? There we go.
All right. So you see these things approaching. They are about 40 feet out, right? Or actually 40 feet up and maybe 50 feet out from the boat. So let me pull them back a little bit more.
Oh god, that makes me have to do math.
Not the math.
Well, I suspect certain spells go 50 feet.
That's fine.
Well, it's not 50 feet. I have to find the hypotenuse.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Just tell me what you want to do and I'll tell you if it works.
But you are correct. I will most likely just do.
Eucliding me.
Do these things look like they're attacking us? Do we have any reason to believe that they are doing anything less than that?
That was the best pun ever, by the way. Anyway, I'm sorry, I missed
I
that.
totally missed it because I was looking at something else.
I said Eucliding me.
Oh gosh,
Yes, it was terrible.
that's pretty bad.
It was very bad. It was very bad. Oh, I'm ashamed.
That was a dad pun.
I have brought
It was
shame
not
onto
You.
many
If that
generations.
said that in my presence, I would be scarred for life.
Yeah.
So what is Shazara doing? She's staring at these. Sorry, Menredin. It's Shazara first, right? So Shazara is first in the order. You make it up on the deck, and you see these things. They are not natural looking. They look like I said, this combination of eagle and stag, and they're not casting shadows over the water. There's something wholly unnatural about them.
I mean, I don't want to just start attacking them. Like, do they look like they're coming at us in a not so good way?
I will give me some poetic license here, Piranha. Piranha is looking at it like, this thing is attacking me, I'm going to shoot it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like-
also,
Okay.
the
Oh,
bow
the
of
bow.
warning only goes off
Right.
Right.
if it's an attack.
And they look like they're diving straight for the dock for the deck of the
Yeah.
ship.
These are not fucking chill at all. We are not bros. This is like all hands on deck. Battle
Ba-dum.
stations. No, not chill, not about it. Are these humanoids?
Not at all.
By
No,
chance.
they're like
Damn it.
stag eagle things.
Damn it.
Okay. And they're about 50 feet away.
Yep.
Okay, so what were the dimensions you said? It was 50
They're about
feet,
50 feet away, 40 feet up.
40 feet up.
If you have something with a range of 60, it hits.
Okay.
I'm just going to say. I'll give you that.
All right.
50 feet away.
And I point at
Are
the
you doing the
closest
math? Are you
one.
literally doing the math?
I think
Yes.
she is doing the math.
Well, actually, I'm going to Google it.
I'm going to Google the math.
I'm going to Google the math because I've been out of college for a while.
Got
So
it.
what,
Well,
the square root
Shazar
of-
is first, though, so you go first, and then Menerin's on deck. So what is Shazar doing?
I am going to. I gotta do something. I'm going to point at the closest thingy and try to hit it with the Toll the Dead.
Okay. All right, so you have never seen... None of you have seen Shazara do this before. And she points at the nearest one, and is there any way you want to do this, or shall I narrate it?
Thank you for the raid.
Oh, thank you.
Yay, thank you.
Yay!
I'm going to turn towards the things flying in the air, and I'm going to literally point my finger at the closest one. And would they? You I guess you hear in the background.
Everybody hears it. A
bell.
gong.
Yeah.
Like a creepy church bell that just rings once. And necromantic energy flows out from Shazara. And let's see what happens. It's a dex save.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Did I hit? What did I hit? I don't even know what I'm doing here.
I think Toll the Bell is a dex save. Or is it a wisdom
Oh,
save?
it has to do a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
So it was not me who actually needed
Alright,
to roll.
it fails. How much damage does it take?
15?
Got it.
Wait. That doesn't.
She gets a bonus on necromantic because of Aasimar.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
so cool.
Anything that's necro damage is Fallen Aasimar gets their bonus on it.
Shazar is creepy.
That's so cool. I've never thought you were cooler than I do in this moment.
Even though she's literally putting the fear of the grave into this thing.
Yeah, like.
Also
do-
terrifying. You are cool and terrifying. at the
Do
same
you hear
time.
what you just said? Exactly.
Alright,
Yeah.
so Shazar has moved and cast a spell. Menredin, what is Menredin doing?
Okay, so it depends. I have a question.
I have an answer.
The bird things, number 4, 3, and 5, are they actually in a line like that?
They're not... Remember, this is 3D space, so they're at different varying levels.
So are they staggered?
I'll say you could hit at least 2 of them if you want to go with the lightning bolt.
I was gonna say, please tell me she's not behind us.
2 isn't normally enough for me to waste a spell. I
Gotcha.
like to hit 3 or more.
Dang.
By the way, the hypotenuse of the triangle is 64.03.
I was like, 60's fine.
Respect. Respect.
So I think I get 2 Eldritch Blasts
You do?
at this level. Yes, I get 2 Eldritch Blast beams. So I will aim for the one directly in front of me, which would be number 4.
Cool.
Oh, and that's a nat 20.
Alright.
Woohoo!
So the damage on that one is double damage.
Yep.
So that's 13.
It looks pretty... It's almost falls out of the sky, but it is still going.
Cool. So I get to hit it one more time.
Yep.
So that's a 25 to hit.
That's obviously it.
Oh, okay.
I think you got it.
And that's max damage. That's 15.
Alright, how do you want to kill it?
I mean, I'm just doing
Finger guns?
finger guns, and then it's kind of like little lasers. So it's just kind of like little like laser bullets.
Got it. So Menredin is duck hunting in the forecastle.
That's awesome.
Yes,
Alright, so was that number... What number was that? 4, right?
that was number 4. It was the one
4
directly.
is dead.
Yeah.
Is
All right.
she duck hunting or goose hunting?
She's Periton hunting. Delphine is up, and then them, and then Senzin and Piranha.
So there's one left, right?
There's 4 left.
Oh, there's 4 left. I thought she said there was only 2 left. Oh, there's just only 2 she could hit. Yeah, that's okay.
Yep.
I
Pull the map down a little bit.
guess I'm gonna, since they're, well, I guess I'll firebolt them because I mean they're up there and not down here, so I can't really throw anything at them that I'd like to keep.
You got it. Which one you want to hit? Or which one you want to try to attack?
The Are any of them injured or looking
Yes.
injured?
Number 1 is injured. Shazara did something awful to it.
All right, I will attack the one that she did something awful to, just to put it out of its misery.
Okay.
You're so kind.
Yeah, I try.
Sweet enough for
I'm
misses.
gonna miss, but
Tell me
Over
what you
there.
get.
I rolled a 5, so I got like a 9.
That would be a miss.
I tried. I'm so sorry.
That's all
The
we can ask.
the ship hits a crashing wave, and you get jostled a little bit, and your firebolt goes wide.
Sad panda.
Aw. All right, so that is their turn now. They're gonna go, and the one that Shazara hit is gonna come over here, and then this one is gonna come after Piranha, and then these two.
I
are
didn't
gonna
do shit to you. Fuck.
These two are gonna come swooping after Menredin. So let me roll.
Wow.
Haha.
You-
Yes, come within melee range.
Haha. There's a thing you don't know yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Alright,
just
so
the
this
one,
is
huh?
Wah wah.
this is a dive attack, so they are diving at you.
Oh no.
And let's see, the first one is a gore attack.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun for a fish.
All right, 14 does not hit you, I don't think, though, right?
Does not.
All
Look,
right.
they're spearfishing.
Yep. And the talons rake at you, and the talons miss as well with a 9. All right. The second one is going to do the same thing. It is going to 4 miss, and almost a 19, and then a 1. So all 4 attacks miss you. I want to describe this to everyone though, because this is what's going to happen around the table. They have a thing. They don't get, they do not get op attacks. They're flying so fast that they're going to come, rake at you, and then move on.
Oh.
So we can't use opportunity attacks?
You can still attack them, but you can't use an opportunity attack if they come do an attack at you and keep moving. So they're
Okay.
basically dive bombing you and moving very fast. So let me
Okay.
do the attack on Piranha.
I mean, rude, but okay.
Oh! There's my crit.
Fucking 20?
Yep.
Ah.
That would be 12 damage.
Well, that really smarts.
Yep. So
Dang it.
its beak, its bony, foot-long beak just sort of pierces right through your right through your armor into your shoulder, and the talon attack is an 11. That does not hit. Correct.
Oh, no, I think not.
All right. Then that is the attack on you, and now the attack on Shazara.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Yep. Well, the gore attack misses Shazara with a 2. And does a 17? What is your armor class?
18.
All right. So the talon attack, the talons rake at you, but again, you're on a moving boat, and it hits a wave, and it's jostled, and it can't actually get a hold of you.
Whew.
Moving on to Senzin Piranha on deck.
Okay, can
And by the way, they keep moving.
oh,
They
so
move on by.
oh, well, poop.
They're just gonna keep dive bombing you, likely.
Yeah, I'm going to. Can I reach Piranha and Shazara?
If you'd like, that would be the full movement, but sure, I'll put you there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there, and then I will cast Cure Wounds on Piranha.
Cool.
Aw, thanks.
Aw.
And don't you have a certain aura?
Yes, I do.
So why don't you
What does that
describe
mean?
to them what it feels
I
like?
have a cat aura tonight.
You do indeed.
Yes, I have an aura that is aura of protection. Starting at 6th level, whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus equal to my charisma modifier, which is +3.
Nice.
So
So
you
as
get
long as you're
Very
standing near
nice.
Senzin, you have bonuses on your saving throws.
All right, let's see.
So I
one-
don't want to scare Senzin away.
Yeah.
You get 6 hit points back, Piranha.
Thank you, Simpson.
Woo. And now Piranha is on deck, or up, and then we're back to the top of the order after that to Shazara after Piranha.
Okay, are they in place in their actual place?
Yes, you can certainly fire your bow at them.
Who is the most damaged in this moment?
Let's see.
We're all
Got
fairly damaged.
1, 2, 3, and 5, right?
1, 2, 3, and 5. And which one attacked me?
It looks like 1 attacked you, I believe.
All right,
And that's the
taking
damaged
aim.
one.
I believe in us.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at that one. I'm not gonna set my arrow on fire, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna pat myself on the back for not doing that. All right. So,
Fair.
and I get 2 attacks per round.
Yes, you do.
All right. That is a 25,
That's a hit.
which I
Nice.
assume is a hit. Wow, D&D Beyond has been kind of dog shit lately.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's constantly laggy and
So
terrible.
slow. Like, I don't need the fancy die roll. All right,
Wizards
that's 11
just need
damage.
to
Turn
give a
that off.
license to Hero Lab so we can all use that instead.
How
I
do
will-
we
We can talk
turn
about that, yeah.
the dice off?
Yeah.
I'll deal with it after combat.
Okay.
That's 11. How's
An
how's
11
that,
is not a hit.
No, that's 11 damage.
Oh, sorry, yes, 11 damage. It is on its last wing, but it's still hanging in there.
Okay. I have one. So I have one more attack, and that's my turn, right? Because
Yep.
I
You
don't
can
get
still
opportunities.
move.
I can still move. Well, who's looking also damaged? Because I feel like, well, no. Let me just take this one out. Yeah, let's.
No one else got hit
I'm-
yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this one.
Okay. Take the shot.
I mean, fingers crossed. Okay, that would be. It's like a 27. So
That's a hit.
just gonna go ahead and roll that. And that is a 14 damage. That is, I assume,
Yep.
curtains.
How do you wanna kill it?
I want to shoot it like, I don't know, not in a painful place, but in an embarrassing place. And I want to be like, I didn't do shit to you. You started this. You started this. This is on you. This is on you.
Yay.
Alrighty
That's all I have
then.
to say.
I'm not even gonna. I have no idea where you shot it, but it dies and plummets into the water.
Okay, thank you.
Kind of looking surprised that it's dead.
I mean, no start no shit won't be no shit.
Back to the top of the order. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Did we miss someone?
Issa comes running up onto the deck, and so does Osk, and Priscilla makes an appearance right next to Osk and Issa.
Yay!
Priscilla!
I just thought they were hiding under the deck and making us take care of all the heavy work.
No. Maybe. Now we're back to the top of the order. Shazara.
They were big babies last time.
All right, so do we have 4 left? Or
We have
3 left?
3 left, I'm sorry. Let me get rid of this one that Piranha just killed.
And are all of these? Sorry, my computer's doing something annoying. What is this doing? Go away. What did I do?
And while you're
Sorry.
thinking of that, I'll read the thing. It is a bizarre creature that blends the body and wings of a bird of prey with the head of a stag. So there's
Creepy.
the
That's pretty creepy.
Cool.
Creepy.
So are these 3 peritons in? Are they hit at all?
nope, they all are undamaged.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for number 3 because that appears to be the one closest to myself, Senzin and Piranha, and I'm gonna mix things up and Eldritch Blast it.
Okay, give me a roll.
I hit the wrong thing. Sorry.
I'll tell you, their armor class is 13, so you just tell me if you hit
Okay.
or not whenever for the rest of combat.
Oh, really? 12. Kidding me?
You get 2 attacks with Eldritch Blast.
All right, let's try the second one. Oh, that's much better. 27.
Did you get a nat 20?
No, I didn't.
okay.
I got a 19.
Got it. All right, roll for damage. And that was
Not that great. 7.
2, 3, or 5. Which one were you attacking?
I was attacking 3.
Got it. 7 damage.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, Menrinen's up with Delphine on deck.
Yay.
I'm gonna do the
Menridin.
bell thing next time. That didn't go so well.
I mean, they're still only 40 feet away, so I guess I'm just going to. Which one did you just attack, Shazara?
Number 3, and I attacked it poorly.
Okay, yeah.
Best.
I will aim for number 3 then. I'm gonna blast it. And that's a nat 20 again.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll for damage.
Damage.
Sorry, it keeps spinning. That's 15 damage.
How do you want to do this? Because that would be 30.
I just kind of go like, and pew, and
Pew.
and like headshot it.
Okay. It jerks to the side in the air and plummets into the water.
Awesome. With my second blast, I'm going to aim for Peloton number 5.
Peloton.
I'm sorry, that's what they are. They're fancy flying bikes.
There you go.
Awesome.
Oh, and that doesn't hit anything. That I rolled a 2.
It dodges out of the way of your blast, and we move on to Delphine. Who
Sounds
is?
right. I never want to use the Peloton either.
I love the fact that every time we do combat, you just sort of wedge your token somewhere behind something, and that's perfectly in keeping with the rogue. Like literally, you're hidden between the mast and a big box.
Yep, pretty much. It
Go
is
ahead.
planned that way. All right.
I actually had trouble finding her little picture. I was like, "Where's Delphine on here?"
She's a
now
rogue.
Now I need to find you again.
Let me see the range on this. How far away are they?
They're about, again, 20 or 30 feet up and 20 or 30 feet out, so probably like, let's say 30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna do an ice knife and hope for the best. Let's see if I can hit it.
If you do, I'll say the other one takes the damage from the ice knife too, from the explosion at the end.
Okay. Yay! Oh, come on, really? Oh, yeah, yes, just keep turning. There we go. I hit 20.
All right, dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right, damage. Were you attacking 2 or 5?
I did. What? Oh, I did 5 points of damage to the 2, I guess.
Well, you hit the first one, right? And then the ice knife explodes. How much is the damage from the explosion on the ice knife?
8. I think it's 2d6. Had I rolled just, you know what? I don't
Bottom
even have
left.
time for this. Just, it's 5 and a 2, so 7.
There you go. Do you want to... I don't think they've ever seen you do that before, so do you want to explain to them what your ice knife looks like, or do you care?
Yeah, so basically I just raise my hand and literally an ice knife, like a shard of ice, just appears magically in my hand, builds itself, and I chuck it at one of the creatures. It impales the creature and then explodes, raining damage on both of them.
Cool.
Cool.
Damn.
And
Does
that
it
was...
Golf clap. Like
Is it
as
ice
a free
that you
action,
explode
could I
into?
just
Say that again?
as a free action, can I golf clap?
Sure.
It looks way cooler than it is.
All right.
That's amazing.
They now see Delphine.
Hi!
And they're going to both swoop at Delphine right now.
I think it's funny I had to describe it because literally no one was looking at me. I'm behind all of you all. So basically what everybody else actually saw was this random shard of ice shoot out of nowhere, fly over your heads, and explode on the bad guys.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Still
Oh,
impressive.
wait. So all y'all right here and everybody, so all three of them in front of me and all three of them to the right, they all attacked these birds and they were just over there chilling on the side of the ship. I throw one lousy knife and they're like,
You
"That's
actually
it,
hit
we're
them.
attacking the bird."
You actually hit them.
We sucked on that last round.
So the first one,
I'll do
15
better
does
before
not
I
hit
say-
you, I suspect, right?
What was it?
15.
No.
All right. The gore attack misses and the talon attack misses. Wow, I rolled a 2 for that. All right. Then the second one, and they're going to make their way up here after combat. The second one, 14 plus, does a 19 hit?
I think so, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So the second one does manage to gore you with its beak
Oh. Ow.
for 8 damage, and with its claws, it misses you. And then swoops on by out here.
8 damage, you said?
Yep. And Senzen is up, Piranha on deck.
Well, I'm gonna hold action. There's really nothing I can do.
All right. Piranha,
Which one is more damaged?
it looks like number 2 is more damaged.
All right, let's fucking take aim. See how we do. Hey, nat 20, baby. So that's a 30 with a nat
All right.
20.
Roll your damage and then double it. Well, hold on. It might double the damage for you.
Yeah, it'll double it for me. 14.
It looks pretty hurt.
Okay. I'm gonna let's take that one again.
Hit it.
All right, let's see. That's a 15. I think it's a D. Yeah,
15 is a
15.
hit.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have an AC 13.
Okay, cool. I knew it was something in teens. Ooh. That's 14.
All right, that's a hit. Tell me what you get.
No, 14 damage.
Oh, it's how do you want to do it?
360 no scope, baby. That's just what I want to do.
All
I
right.
didn't actually do that. No, I just shoot it because it's an annoying thing that's bothering me, and I'm done with
Exactly. It plummets into the ocean and disappears from view.
it. Goodbye.
There is one left. We are back to the top of the order. Actually, Osk is going to Eldritch Blast it.
Is there any way we could maybe capture one of these? Do they seem like they would be good conversationalists?
No.
Alright. Okay. Well, it was a thought.
All right, Osk hits it with an Eldritch Blast. Ooh. Somebody's fan just went nutty. Thank you.
Ella's shaking.
You, Ella.
Is it me?
I think it was Senton.
Ah.
All right. Yeah, back
Okay,
again.
that's terrible.
It is. So let's see. 11. Now Shazara.
All right. So there's only one left.
Indeed.
All right. I am. Oh, how far away is it?
25, 30 feet, maybe 40.
I'll point my finger and toll the dead again. So it has to do a wisdom throw.
Wisdom save.
Or save, sorry.
12 is probably not enough. Your spellcasting thing is what, 15?
16?
16. All right, it fails. Tell me how much damage it takes.
8.
It sort of withers in on itself as it contemplates its own mortality and plummets into the ocean. That is it. Combat
So
is now over. What do you guys want to do?
I want to turn to Osk and say, so do those things not usually attack you either?
I've never even seen one of those things.
Oh, that's not a good
Somebody's mad at somebody on this ship.
I mean, I've never seen the things either, obviously, so I can't, like, think about if I've ever heard of them. Shazara, have you ever read their descriptor in a book?
Can I do
Arcana.
Arcana check? Clear all this junk off of there.
I mean, you know, there's 5 of them sort of floating dead on the top of the water.
Oh, that's true. I only rolled a 13.
And you're proficient,
Arcana
so
check
it would have been like a 16 or so.
I mean, Ella's a ranger.
No, that was like the
Maybe
total.
no.
Yeah.
With my, I only rolled an 8.
These are obviously magical creatures.
Would a nature check be anything, or that's? I mean, if they're, I don't
They're unnatural creatures.
Ah.
know. Okay, so
Yeah, because they had no shadow. Sorry, guys. My memory is failing me.
It's alright. That is.
Can I cure
Go.
light wounds, Delphine?
You may.
That would be lovely. Thank you so much, sir.
Do we want to drag one of these things out of
6 for you.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Do I have any good berries left? Could I pop 6 good berries?
Does it?
You can
Yeah.
make them right now and then pop them because.
All right,
you...
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Do you want to use all of your spell slots and make 40, or?
I'm just gonna make. Who else is hurting right now?
I'm good. I'm only missing like 2 hit points now because Jax is awesome. Or whatever your
Alright.
name is. What is your name? What is the character's name?
That's it.
Great, sends it.
All right, I need 6, so I'm gonna be full. I've got 4 left over. Anybody want? Here, take 2. Anybody else hurt?
I am good for now.
I didn't get hit.
I'll just keep these
Yeah,
for later.
I managed
Fine.
to actually not get hit.
Good job.
Excellent.
Cool.
Okay. Do we want to try to drag one of these up here? Hey, Maiden, do you think you could maybe swim and like pull one up on so we can kind of take a look at it? Is that too ghoulish to ask of you?
I can swim and like thread one onto a rope, but I am not strong enough to pull one up a ladder.
I'm not even
That's
going to
fine.
make Menredin roll for this. Things are going to be attracted to all the blood in the water right about now.
Oh.
Oh God.
But
Okay.
you don't see any sharks or predatory things in the water right now.
But guess what ability I have now? If I am fully submerged in the water and another creature is fully submerged in the water, and they can understand my speech, I can understand theirs.
I don't think a shark can understand your speech.
I mean, probably not, no.
Don't we have a rope or something that we can we lasso one of these things?
I mean, Piranha could probably harpoon one.
I do have javelins.
Yeah, I could javelin one and strength check, pull it up.
That sounds promising to me.
You want to do that?
Sure. Tell me how you're doing it.
So I'm going to tie a rope onto one of my javelins, and I'm going to chuck it at the closest carcass.
Alrighty, give me an attack roll. And I'll say you can roll with advantage because the ship has stopped right now.
A javelin attack roll?
Yep.
Okay, I think. Ooh, a 10.
Well, luckily for you, it's attached to a rope to the boat. So I'm just picturing the scene in Game of Thrones where you can't light the boat on fire with the arrow, and you're just like, oops. Sorry.
Oops.
Oh yeah.
And says, and then just pulling the rope back in. You want to try that again?
Sure. Can I just try it till I get it?
Sure.
Can I
let's say-
assist?
Let's say
There's
it
a
just happens now.
19.
Your second throw is dead on, hits the creature, and
Yes.
it is now firmly attached, and you may pull it on board.
All right, I yank it up with my muscles are like rippling in the sun. I'm just saying.
We all whistle.
Piranha takes
Fairly
psychic damage.
Looking
I-
good, Sensen.
Strips down to like a loincloth, like.
I was just reading this book.
As I pull the Peloton on board with my ripped abs and biceps and triceps bulging. Yeah.
It you pull it over the edge of the boat, and it just tumbles and plops down onto the boat. It is still not casting. Well, you look again, and it's weird. It's casting a strange shadow now. Do you want to look a little closer?
I'm not climbing in that.
Yes.
It is casting a human shadow.
What?
That's
What?
But
What?
Neverland has really gotten out of hand.
That's so cool.
Give me, if you are skilled in
I was-
Arcana, give me another
I was-
Arcana check to see if you remember this now.
I was gonna say my Arcana checks have all royally sucked today, but
Oh
I'll
yeah, I remember. I got a 23.
19.
All right, you both, upon recognizing this weird thing, you identify it as a periton. That these things are. Ooh, I'll read you to it. It's creepy. As soon as you see that it has a human shadow, you realize you've heard this story before. You know, sages think that these peritons were humans transformed by hideous curses. But you remember stories that there's another thought about it, that they were, they arose from a sole man whose infidelity caused his scorned wife to cut the heart out of her rival and consume it in a ritual intended to forever win her husband's heart. The ritual succeeded until the woman's villainy was exposed. She was hanged for her crimes, but the lingering magic of this foul ritual caused the carrion birds that feasted on her corpse to transform into the first peritons.
That's
They-
awesome.
And their only food are human hearts.
That's
Kitty
just
picnic, sis.
Whoa.
So,
Very cool.
That's dark. That's
Gross.
macabre.
very.
pick me ass bullshit. Okay. Is there anything? They don't have any treasures or valuables on them, do they?
They got
Nothing
cool
worth
antlers.
Salvaging. Those are cool.
I was just about to say, if nobody else is going to do anything, Issa is going to take the antlers as a souvenir.
I was gonna. I mean, no, I'll let Issa have them. It's fine.
There's 2 of them. Can you each have one?
Yeah.
I mean, they're big. Like, it's, you know, it's
Issa!
probably...
What?
4 or 5
Issa,
feet
one on
long.
one. One on
Are
one.
their feathers soft?
They might actually make good fletching for bows. Who
Yeah.
knows? You know, you might want some stuff to sell to some mage somewhere. I mean, I don't know. Are you in the corpse hauling business now?
I mean,
I
I'm a
mean-
ranger. Yes, I am. Is there anything that looks
As
edible?
the publisher of creature components, I feel like I always have to be in them.
Am I hauling the rest of the carcai up if they're not floated too far?
Yeah,
real
we'll
quick,
watch you. Let you do that.
Is there any salvageable meat on this thing? It's not a humanoid, so don't feel weird about it.
I don't care either way as the DM, but I'm going to ask the editor of creature components. What do you think?
Yeah.
Should there be edible pieces on this? If you guys want to roleplay it, feel free.
Oh, it should be poisonous meat. That way we can harvest it for poisons.
Ooh.
I'm
So
just saying.
you start doing the first one, and as you cut it open, some half-digested human hearts are in the stomach.
Okay.
You think
Does
it
it
might
even
not
have-
be a good idea to eat this.
does anybody have a skill set in which we could take this and turn it into a poison that we could use later if we needed it to?
I mean, there's rules for stuff like that, but
Yeah, I
not
don't
in
think-
this adventure.
I don't think that's within my skills. All right, I just want an antler. I just want a cool antler.
You got it.
Yeah, I don't think I
Um,
can make poisons.
I would like to collect some vials of its blood,
Sure.
and maybe a few of its feathers and a couple of its tears from its tear ducts, just in case we can sell them for spell components, or maybe the spell component users can use them to augment their spells later.
Yep.
Never gonna remember we have those.
No, it's
No,
really
No,
just
this
for
is
life.
this is hoarding. This is
Yes.
this is
Yes.
This is
hoarding.
D&D
Oh,
hoarding.
jar of hearts. Yeah, we could just collect the human hearts. Those
Yeah.
are good for, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, we can definitely sell those to some bad spellcasters.
Alignment check,
that's
people.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll just stick to the animal parts.
I don't care. You do
These are-
what it
I
is.
mean, they are
What it is you want to
ethically
do.
harvested human hearts.
Exactly.
You're
Technically
Yeah.
speaking.
Okay. So tell me what's happening after you harvest your hearts. Anything else?
I've worked up an appetite. How about y'all?
That's my band name. My album.
I've worked up an appetite.
Harvest Your Hearts. That's my next
Harvest Your
album.
I like it. I thought you were talking about gizzards for dinner, so
Yeah, that's the LP EP. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we take our
Oh, okay, never mind.
yeah, I was gonna say why don't we take our
On
10
that note
minute
of
now?
gizzards. Let's
Exactly.
yeah, I'm really hungry. Num num num.
I am actually kind of hungry.
Go
You can
eat.
see I went back to my snack.
Yeah.
She's been eating.
All right. Well, we'll take our 10 minute. We'll be back in 10 minutes. And remember, folks, don't say anything until I shut off the desktop audio. And mute when you go away. So we'll be back in 10 minutes, folks. Hold tight. Intermission.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses, we don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron of...
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing?
Go ahead
right?
and clip that one, guys. And you can send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Father, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time.
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that you're rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom, Doomy, doomy, doomy. Doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown. Couched in a soft bun and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe, you know, it's something even tastier. But then it sticks out his tongue and it, you know, pulls back, you know, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and you know, and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
Oh my god.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumbled roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar. Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Alrighty, and we're back. Except for Ella, who's still making food, I think.
We're all eating.
Exactly. Well, you guys are eating, and I slogged down some stuff and then made myself a bourbon drink.
Nom nom nom.
Is that 2 or 3?
I refilled my glass.
Yeah, I was like, is that 2 or 3?
Oh, this is 2. So everybody on this stream is gonna think I'm some sort of alcoholic, but I literally probably drink more on Monday nights than any other time of the week, and I have 1 to 2 glasses.
You haven't seen our Friday
Sure.
night stream.
You could drink every day, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
You do you.
I mean, don't get me
Exactly.
wrong. I sometimes wish I could drink every day, but
I used to drink whiskey every day before bed.
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Had a nightcap every
actually,
night.
Unless there becomes something wrong with it.
Well, I mean, I suppose at some point, yeah. But no, I just had had a nightcap, just a drink before bed.
There's Anella. You're muted.
You're muted.
I don't think she has headphones in.
I'm supposed to be muted though, right?
Yep, exactly. So we can't hear your ablutions or whatever it is you're doing. Oh, yeah.
Eating. Everybody eats during the break. That's all we do.
That's true. I
Exactly.
run in the kitchen really fast, make a thing, a drink, and I eat whatever I can eat before I have to come back in here.
Yo.
I just collected snacks and eat.
Wait, is that a tentacle kitty cup?
Wait, what? Oh, me? No, this is a baby Maleficent cup.
Aw, wait, hold on. I gotta.
Wait, can you hold it up?
I'm
Baby
gonna.
From Disney.
Hold on.
Oh, that's adorable.
There you go.
Aw.
Oh, that is adorable.
That is cute.
She's really grumpy. There's a
And-
thing on this in the inside that says scaring up another spell. I know it's not technically fall yet, but I don't
No,
care.
it doesn't matter.
It's after September 1st. It's close enough.
It's Halloween.
I don't know how your camera got that big again on this screen, but whatever.
Oh my god! Wow.
Cool.
Quite bad.
I
There
feel
you
like
go.
this is a group where you all understand that Halloween is not a day.
Yeah, Halloween is a feeling. It's a way
feeling.
of life.
It's a way of
Yeah.
life. Yes.
I just finished putting together surprise Halloween care packages for friends, and they're shipping out this weekend.
That's
I do that kind of
awesome.
stuff at Christmas. That is awesome. I love to decorate, so pretty much we're decorating for fall this week, and I don't care that it's still 90 degrees outside. I am also the other person, though, on the other end. I will decorate for Christmas the very day after Thanksgiving.
I love Christmas too.
I love
both.
Christmas. Yeah, Christmas is my whole house gets decorated for Christmas. We have like multiple
Yeah.
trees.
How long do you
Potter.
leave your
We go
tree up though?
crazy.
I don't.
Embarrassingly long.
Okay.
Yeah.
So technically, which tree?
Okay.
Ah, nice.
Let's just stop that one right there.
Correct answer.
If I remember correctly, we had just dissected some peritons and gotten a jar full of human hearts, I guess.
Awesome. Our parts.
Osk is just looking at you while you're doing this, and he's basically asks, I'm gonna, or not even asks, he just tells you, I'm gonna get the ship underway again.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And you are sailing south through the Sea of Swords towards the Whalebone Islands.
But he shouldn't judge us.
Well, you know, it's up to you. Do you think he's judging you?
I feel
sounded
like
a
he was
bit
a little
judgy.
judgy.
I really feel
That
like he
sounded
was,
judgy.
in fact,
Yeah.
quietly judging us.
I agree.
It has never crossed my mind to give a please fuck about whether he's judging us.
Yes. Is there anything you guys would like to talk about?
Yeah, so why are we getting constantly attacked by weird ass creatures who Osk and Issa have never seen?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I think that's a discussion we should have. Like, I think you should consult your fishy overlord there, lady.
Oh yeah, did you get a chance to talk to Eric before all that Periton madness?
Something about pelotons. I hate exercise.
Probably not.
Would you like to? Would you like to take a moment and we can have
Yeah.
downtime dream time?
I would like to.
Go take a nap, woman.
Hold on, I have one thing I want to do before we do that, so talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Can we get a short or long rest?
You were gonna have a long rest.
yes, excellent. Before I take my long rest, I'm gonna make a bunch of good berries.
There you go, girl.
Smart.
Dear.
Thank you.
Yep. So how many did you use already for healing? So you've got 4 spell slots at your level, your ranger level, right?
Yeah, if I used up the rest of my first level spell slots, then I will have 32 good berries before I
Got
take my
it.
long rest.
C'est bon.
That's so many berries.
Yeah.
Don't say that, it'll end up not being enough.
It's never enough good berries.
I mean, it's just like, it's a handful.
Oop, that's way too creepy music. Why don't we say we'll move on to dinner time? Dinner is not. By the way, you're far enough away from Arlsberg that you're far enough away that they're lighting fires and cooking fires. So dinner is a wonderful dinner of salt cod, like fresh from the fire cod with fresh greens.
I was gonna be awful and be like, "Is it hot fish stew?"
Yeah.
Some kind of an improvement, right?
Exactly. All right. Anything you want to do before we have dream time?
Who's making this fish stew? Is there anybody that I might want to talk to, or is it really just some disheartened?
It's the
I
same
just want to
person
stomp
always.
downstairs to the cook and to Van to know why we can't have something better than cold fish stew. Or fish stew at all.
It's, somebody give me a name.
Charsworth.
I like Chadsworth. It's Chadsworth the deckhand who, cooking duty has fallen to, and he's actually not bad, but if you really ask him that question, he says, Osk would have my hide if I lit a fire too close to Arlsberg.
Oh. Can't you make something else cold? Are there no fruits? Is there any apples? I mean, something besides cold fish stew?
I like cold fish stew.
You are possibly one of the few people on the planet.
It's fresh fish.
Realm. It's gross.
Just because it's the easiest thing to do doesn't mean it's always the best thing to do.
Yeah, we've suffered it for days. Can't we have something else?
Getting some real mom energy right now.
Well, we could certainly have cooked food now, yes. No, my green boy, there will not be filet fish sandwiches ever served on a pirate vessel. That said...
Ain't no McDonald's here.
Exclusive distribution deal with BK.
Let us say then we can move on to dream time, shall we?
Do it.
Yay!
Yes.
All right. Everyone lies down for the night. You feel the motion of the ship rocking. You hear the sound of the waves, and you gently drift off to sleep. However, tonight we are going to start with Senzin. I'm assuming that Senzin will share this as he sees fit with the rest of the party or not, but Senzin is peacefully sleeping, and in his dream, he is in a dusty, western-looking town, hot, tired from the road, thirsty, and he comes to a small town, and it's deserted. And as he ties up his horse and gets off his horse, he has this feeling like he needs to go to the center of town. Walks through this deserted town, and there is a presence in the middle of town. As Senzin turns the corner, he sees a stooped figure covered in sores and blood, in sackcloth, with a cat o' nine tails, sort of self-flagellating. And as Senzin walks closer, he sees that it is a humanoid, a man, with the most kindly eyes that Senzin has ever seen. In those eyes are all the love in the world. And as this figure continues to flagellate himself, your eyes meet, and you hear a voice in your head that is the most comforting voice you've ever heard. And it says to you, "Welcome, child. How can I help you?"
Well, that was a lot.
Whoa. I mean, am I lucid dreaming?
You are
Can
lucid right now. You're well aware of Senzin as Senzin. You are fairly confident that you have been granted an audience with the divine.
Oh, wow. My lord, it is an honor to see you. What message do you have for me? The journey has been odd and confusing and fascinating all in the same. Please impart upon me your guidance, O Lord.
Trust in your friends. They
Have
love
you met those people?
They
That's
love
so
you as you love
all
them.
of them.
Yeah, right? They have made questionable decisions. But nonetheless, their actions are born of love. Love for life, love for the small folk. And as this conversation is happening, the figure is growing. The figure is now 15 or 20 feet tall. Still looking at you with love and compassion, but growing ever larger. Stay the path. Be constant. Never waver. And remember, you are one of my favored. And the figure grows to be 100 feet tall and eventually vanishes. And that would be Senzin's dream.
Ooh.
Let's move on to Menriden's dream.
Yay.
Yay!
There's probably fish stew in it.
Menriden is my favorite character.
So,
I love Menriden.
Menriden falls asleep to the gentle rocking of the waves and opens her eyes to a bioluminescent grotto underwater, completely submerged somewhere in the depths of the ocean. And there is a presence there. Nothing that you can see concretely, but the bioluminescent suggests tentacles and shapes moving deep in the cavern. And it doesn't speak in anything that you would even consider a language, but you get the sense that you can ask it a question.
Oh goodness. I instinctively know this is Eric because it has
Without a
to
doubt.
be. And so I ask what I know I'm doing what you asked of me, but right now things are, we seem to be attracting a lot more attention from creatures, not giants. And one of them was a servant of a deep one. What is at play? Like, what's going on?
The answer comes in the form of a thought. And that thought is, I am not the only elder being at play. I am not the only one that has a stake in this game. And for what it's worth, you have the sense that this is true. That this entity is not lying or being obtuse. This is probably as forthright as an entity like this can be or understands how to be.
Okay.
With that, a sort of pseudopod reaches out like Adam touching the hand of God and touches you on the forehead, and you wake up.
Ah!
We have one more to go. Oh, wrong there. Let's go to that view. In a creepier turn of events, as Shazara falls asleep.
Oh dear.
she wakes up, and you feel like you're waking up here on the ocean, but it's obviously not. Everything is smoky and translucent and sort of opaque and translucent at the same time. It's creepy. And there's a knock at your chamber door. Are you going to get up and open it?
Yes, I'm gonna get up and open it.
So in your dream, you get up and open the door, and standing in the door is you. The you in the door is almost a mirror image. White hair. Wait, your character has white hair, right? So let's flip it.
Yeah, white, gray, blonde, something like that.
So jet black hair, very, 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 very dark skin, and as you cock your head to look at it, it cocks its head to look at you in the exact same manner, and it opens its mouth to speak, and the cawing of ravens comes out. As this cacophonous sound is happening, your brain eventually starts to have it resolve into words. If a murder of crows or a flock of ravens spoke in all in concert, it would sound like this. And it says, I apologize for my absence of late. Things will become clear soon enough. Do you have a question for me, child?
Who are you, and what happened when I opened that book?
Oh, you don't remember dying.
What? I thought I remembered something that felt like dying.
I sent many cursed items out into the world, I'm afraid. I am correcting an ethical error with you.
You mean, was I not supposed to die?
Well, had you not read my book, you probably would have lived to the ripe old age of 30 or so.
That old, huh?
So, think of every day for the last year as a gift from me to you, for a favor every now and again, and you carry my favor out into the world. Yes?
Well, if, yes, and perhaps, I could speak to you more often so I can understand more about who I am and what I am and where I should be going, what I should be doing.
My dear child, if you were going somewhere and doing something that I did not approve of, you would know.
There's some comfort in that?
She laughs, and it sounds like 1,000 ravens crowing, and she sort of explodes in a flurry of ravens. And there is your dream.
Wow.
Sensen's dream's so much like happier than mine.
Did you really expect it to be a happy dream?
No, of course not.
Let us move on to the next morning. Shazara wakes up clutching a raven's feather. Menredin is damp with seawater, and Sensen is just Sensen. I was like, what could I do here? I'm like, no, I'm not just going to have you wake up covered in blood.
Does he have more of a rosy glow than he normally has?
He's just so very happy today.
Actually, no, this is a good one. Sensen wakes up with a handkerchief made of sackcloth that has blood in the face of a dragonborn person on it.
Nice.
Sensen has the Shroud of Turin.
The shroud.
Oh my god.
No Cheeto?
All right, I'm gonna let you guys figure out if you want to have conversations with each other about that, and I'll have a little bit of my drink.
So I'm gonna get a strong cup of coffee, and is anybody sitting next to me?
Anybody who wants to be.
I'm gonna sit next to you and be like, man, I had the weirdest dream last night. It was like there was like a shower of like, I don't know, like mermaid people, but like, you know that cloud giant dude? Like he was like a DJ at the same time. It was fucking wild, man.
Hey,
Wow.
Brownie, I know this sounds really weird, but I stick my arm out. Can you pinch my arm?
Yep. I give it a nice, aggressive, but not mean pinch.
You're awake.
Okay. Yeah, I had a very weird dream. I need to think about it a little
Just
bit.
tell me about it. I just told you about mine. You want to tell me about yours?
Well, it was
safe space. Safe space.
It was like a person who was me, but the opposite of me, and speaking, and I think I had died, but I didn't.
You crazy.
Yeah. Can you just pinch that arm one more time?
When would you have died, though?
I dreamt about eating donuts. I don't even think.
Well,
Like, if
you know,
if you died.
maybe it's not so good that maybe it's not always the best thing that I'm really interested in what's inside of a book.
Maybe.
Okay, now I'm gonna pinch you extra hard. I'm pinching you extra hard. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, who are you, and what have you done with what's her face?
Oh, I probably just need more
With the
more
warlock.
coffee. Yes.
You just need more books.
I just need more books. I mean, a book
Yeah.
got me into this. Maybe a book will get me out.
There you go.
That is the
you go.
best thinking ever.
I love it.
Love it. Yes. Okay.
So, what did you dream about, Delphine?
I told you donuts. There was like a river of chocolate, and I was swimming down it, and then there was like a donut forest, and I ate them all. It's crazy. I was so sick after.
Excellent.
Well, Senzin, you're looking very refreshed this morning.
Oh yes, we are. I can tell you that we are all on the right path, and we are being watched over, and we just have to trust in the process.
Who's watching us? That's creepy.
Yeah. I did some stuff last night before my dreams. I'm not super comfortable with someone watching me, frankly.
Well, I mean, my Lord Ilmater
God,
is watching over all of us, but mainly me.
Okay, well, maybe Elmater could, avert those eyes sometimes. Not loving this.
I think maybe
not
we
loving
just
this.
stop with the thought of Ilmater is watching all of us, and maybe not worry about who else is watching us, and have some breakfast instead.
Maybe she's just kind of watching
I think
you.
that sounds great.
Maybe it's really you.
Oh no. Yeah.
Okay.
When is
Menredin,
Menredin joining this
how you
party?
Yeah, is Menredin with us?
I come in at the tail end of that conversation. I'm like,
So Menredin, I dreamt about
Early
donuts and chocolate.
morning
How about
swim?
you?
well, I don't dream. I have business meetings with Eric.
Oh. How did your business meeting go?
I'm gonna have
it was interesting. So Eric let me know that he is not the only elder being in play right now. So I am not sure how much we should trust Osk and Priscilla.
Oh dear.
By elder being, does he specifically mean creatures, or I shouldn't say creatures, being entities like himself and Priscilla? Or could there be other possible beings in play?
You're asking for a level of specificity from a creature that cannot truly understand the difference between me and a toad.
Fair enough. Okay, well, what do you think should we just be more cautious, or should we try to find out more about Priscilla and Osk, or what do you think?
Probably a little bit of both. I don't like the fact that he says Priscilla sent him to help us, but now that he's helping us, we're getting attacked by things that specifically work for Eric-like entities.
That's a very disconcerting thing to posit.
And could there be a third Eric-like entity, or do you really believe that Priscilla is responsible for what's been happening?
There could, but what's the most likely outcome? And I don't think we should outright accuse him of anything.
We should not. We should just be aware. We should be aware of things.
Be aware, maybe play things a little bit more cautiously. Like, he's not a pirate. Maybe we need to be not pirates now too.
Okay.
You think
What?
we
should be not pirates?
So we've been very open and honest with Osk about everything we're doing and where things are coming from and why we're doing them and where we're getting our information from. And maybe we should be a little bit less forthcoming.
I respect that, and I'm happy to be less forthcoming.
But our cause is just. We have no reason to stoop to any level of deception, because we are assisting the people that we are deputized by and put their trust in us, and in that way helping the whole world, and the ripples go outward and improve everything. There's no reason to be deceptive. He's so far, he's minded his business and we've minded ours, and I understand the sentiment of being discreet. However,
well, is there some way we could maybe try to find some information, or I don't know, we have some sneaky people among us.
You will be, by the way, if you want to do research, like serious research, you will be in Waterdeep within the week. The biggest city on the Sword Coast.
Oh, I was just hoping, like, Delphine could, like, look through his, cabin or something.
Remind me, what is Trixie, and what are Trixie's features and traits and all of that? Also, Seth, I didn't.
She's basically a flying cat.
A flying cat. Okay. Is there anything more that I need to know about that? Like, is she anything else? Because
the same amount of hit points that a cat would have, so it's it's not super tough if you're sending it into combat or anything.
So I actually just updated my character sheet. I think I chose the wrong spell. So I changed it to the one that was the warg one, not the animal messaging. So yeah, now I have Beast Sense. So what I can do is I can, for up to an hour, I can basically put my consciousness into Trixie.
Sure.
And just sort of go prowl and explore. And she's already made her way around this ship plenty of times.
They love her. She's catching and eating the rats.
Yeah, so I could maybe just go see what I might hear, unless maybe we want to do a little bit of digging and find out like if there's a particular time that it might be more advantageous for me to spend this hour in Trixie's body. The only thing is
Are there any times where Issa and Osk are talking to each other? Or?
I mean, they're almost always on deck. Almost always.
Are they ever okay when they're on deck? They're eavesdroppable, right?
I mean, they'll know you're there. It's a
but
small boat.
Is there ever a time when they're like maybe in more private quarters where they're like trying to have like some secrecy that maybe that would be the ideal time
I
to
mean,
sort
they
of
eat
try
dinner
to...
together every night, but you've never seen Issa go into Osk's room or the other way around.
Okay.
Well, what about the next time? Well, the next time we all get off the boat might be in Waterdeep, but...
It will be in the whale bones.
Oh, the whale bones.
The thing is, when I do this, my body is completely helpless and I need bodyguards. And so if we're doing this, we need to make sure that someone can stay with me and protect me, please, pretty please, and make it not look, suspicious.
I mean, maybe we could. I don't know. Is there a Nana Toppins Donuts we can stop by? Just
yes, in the middle of the ocean.
Tell them we're getting some donuts. I don't know.
Look, what time is it right now?
It's morning. It's literally right after you woke up in the morning after your night of intense dreaming.
Look, I could just do it right now. And we're all here. Like,
we're all here.
Actually, can we go someplace private to have this conversation? Can we,
Nobody appears to be listening to you. I mean, it's...
Okay. I'm just gonna say...
Was Menredin gonna have a reaction to Sensen? I'm sorry, that may have gotten cut off.
Well, my reaction to Sensen was basically just kind of trying to lock eyes with Piranha, being like, please help me with this.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Hey, Sensen. Yeah, of course. Deception never feels good. I get what you're saying. It's just that sometimes some of us do the work that we do best if we have a little bit of insight and understanding about a situation, even though, of course, we don't need to deceive anybody. It just helps to understand the whole entire situation. The way you like to draw maps. You like to have a clear picture of the space that you're occupying. That's what we do with information and sort of character, proclivities. So please don't feel like we're pulling you in a direction that isn't in your, something you feel aligned with.
I don't know what a proclivity is, but you had me at maps.
Good. Okay, cool. Nailed it. Okay, so I would like to do this. If you guys are on board, I need someone to watch over me, and I need privacy, and I will jump into Trixie if you guys feel like it. If you want me to do this, but
I think it sounds like a great idea.
I think it's worth trying.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst that happens is that we don't hear anything interesting.
Okay. And I assume Trixie is a willing beast because she's my little sweetie pie. Okay. So how do we want to do this? I'd like to go back. Are we all sharing quarters? How are we?
Remember, Delphine has the first mate's quarter, but she's sleeping on deck, so I don't know. You could probably just use the first mate's quarters.
Delphine, can we use your quarters?
Totes. Let's do it.
All right. Do we all want to go together, or is that conspicuous? Or
I think it's more suspicious if we go together.
Why don't three of us go or two of us go? Because we've been pretty good about usually there's a couple of us together at certain locations.
Yeah,
so
if
that
all
would...
5 of you went, it would obviously be suspicious. If 2 or 3 of you went.
Yeah. Delphine and Sensen Delphine, it's your quarters. Sensen, you're our fighter. Will you guys accompany me and watch over me?
And I'll still be up on deck because that's where I always am.
That's where you like to be.
Well, and having the 2 warlocks on deck is probably the best way to make a distraction if you need one.
There you go. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
You make your way down to Issa's quarters. It's a little cramped with a dragonborn in plate mail and Piranha and Delphine. Piranha lies down in the bed and hugs Trixie close and closes her eyes. And when you open your eyes, Piranha, the world has gotten much, much, much larger. Much larger. You look around and you are sort of perched on your own stomach. And you look down. It's very disconcerting to see yourself asleep below you.
That's just weird.
And you look up, and there is a small cabin window right there, and you realize that maybe you could just fly around and into the cabin window on the other side of the boat.
Do I have like muscle memory that kind of takes me where?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna make you make checks to fly and walk and shit.
Okay. I want to go to where I assume they're gonna, like, Asuka and Issa are gonna be.
You can almost, through the open window, you can almost hear them talking above you.
Okay. Almost. Could she scooch a little closer and literally?
Sure. They're just talking about the weather and if it'll turn before they get to the whale bones. It's just normal first mate captain speak. They're not talking about anything that would lead you to believe they're plotting against you, or there's nothing out of the ordinary about their conversation right now.
Okay. They have, from my observation, they have been pretty positive towards Trixie. They've never been, like, shitty to my kitty, right?
No, everyone on the ship actually really likes your catbird because it is literally killing the rats.
Okay, then I'm gonna mimic Trixie as best I can and just sort of like.
Remember, you're along for the ride, so Trixie's in there with you.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna go and like sort of like make a little spectacle, and just sort of roll around and be adorable, and just see if that maybe sparks the conversation in the direction of my crew.
Issa, contrary to everything you know about her, being a tough badass barbarian, will reach down and scritch you between between the ears and pet you. And, she'll take a little piece of fish out of her belt pouch and throw it to you, and Trixie's very happy. You can feel Trixie being happy to eat the fish. But there is no weird-ass conversation right now that would...
Okay, the sight of Trixie doesn't inspire them to discuss.
To think about us people.
Nope.
Okay. Alright, should we caca and just be done with this experience and maybe come back to it later?
Did you not want to break into Osk's cabin or anything as Trixie?
Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I do want to.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing, not just.
Oh, sorry. I thought Osk was here, but no. Yes, let's do that.
Osk is here talking to Issa, but you can.
But if he's here, then you can get to his cabin.
Yeah, I'm going to his cabin. Yes, I'm sorry.
So, all right, Trixie just sort of takes off over the water, does a little lap around the ship. No one really seems to be paying attention to her, and instead of going to your window, she goes to Osk's window, which is open to the ocean. And you perch on Osk's cabin sill, and it's a mess. I mean, it's not filthy, but he doesn't make the bed. There are clothes strewn about. Nothing obviously weird. Do you want to do an investigation check?
I do. I'm reading to see. Is it my own investigation, or do I need to figure?
Yeah, it'd be your investigation.
Yes, please. All right, that's a 6. I'd actually like to use my inspiration.
All right, you are out. You are out. That was the last one, madame.
Yep.
Oh, the suspense.
Oh, come on. Okay, well, that sucks.
You don't believe there is anything in here that is incriminating. I mean, it doesn't look like it. There's not very much in here. There's just the only thing that is not even out of the ordinary, but the only thing that you couldn't outright search is a sort of a locked footlocker at the foot of the bed, and that's not really out of the ordinary.
Unlocked.
Oh, sounds like we need a sleight of hand.
Can I?
God.
Can I?
Yeah,
try
that made me
sleight of
try to
hand?
rob this dude.
I have a +5 sleight of hand.
Yes, but
But you are a cat.
but a testrum doesn't have opposable thumbs.
Okay. Well, Well, that's why I asked if I'm using the same. Okay. Well, let's see.
I'm just picturing a cat trying to pick the lock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Claw.
Here's the deal.
They do have claws.
Roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity.
I mean, my rolls have been dog shit lately. It's never gonna hit.
You could try.
I mean, I'm trying it. The first one is a 22. So, well, big money, big money.
You gotta get 2 of them though.
Oh.
My
So that's
God,
an
this
11.
thing's slow.
That's an 11.
Your cat is your flying cat is unable to pick the lock.
Okay. Well,
Good try though. Good try.
we assumed. We assumed.
So close.
What else can I do in here? Okay, I know that I didn't do great on my investigation. Can I just sort of like look around and just like, if I tell you things that I like really want to specifically look
Sure.
for?
Go ahead.
Is there anything related to like anything that I would recognize from hanging out with Menredin that would indicate something that would be like a connection to Priscilla?
No.
Like anything that I see, like
Nope.
do I see any like medallions, anything with ravens, anything like that?
Nope.
Can you do a perception check just to see what I perceive?
Sure. I'll tell you straight up.
I think you're just not gonna find anything right now.
I'm not gonna find
is one of
anything.
those.
I know.
This is
I'm
one of
just
those.
doing my
"Caw,
best.
you're going
I'm
down
trying
the
my
rabbit
best.
hole.
All right. I go back and just assume that for the next few things that everybody else is doing, no, I actually go back to my body. I don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Bye.
And
okay.
I'm assuming you will relate to everyone what you found.
Scene. I found a locked box, and that was all I could really do. Being a cat doesn't lend great investigation opportunities, it turns out. But here we are.
Still
There's
pretty
lots
cool
of-
idea though.
We might be interested in getting into that at some point, but not if it's a big risk to us. All right. There we go. That's me.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything? I have a question for the team. Do we want to... You're about 3 or 4 days out. Do you want 3 or 4 days to go by? Or do we want to roleplay those 3 or 4 days and do random encounter tables? I would rather not. So, shall we passage of time 4 days to the whalebones?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
We are really good at going down rabbit holes. left
Yes,
to
you
our own
are.
Devices.
And the funny part, literally D&D, where a 5-day voyage takes 5 minutes and a 5-minute fight takes 5 hours. Anyway.
Yo.
The next few days pass uneventfully. It is getting colder, though. You see a little more ice in the water as you're sailing south. And one night, as you're sitting down to dinner, Osk comes over to you and says, "We should reach the whalebones tomorrow. I can spare about a day from the schedule. So I will drop anchor when we reach the main island, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what island we're going to. So, yeah, when we reach the main whalebones island, we will drop anchor. I'll let you guys row ashore, and you have 24 hours from the time I weigh anchor. Does that sound reasonable?
Much appreciated.
Sounds
Sure.
good to me.
Sounds all right to me.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do? I would recommend Piranha rejiggers the good berries and has 40.
Yep.
Good plan. I like it.
Is there a library around Whalebones? Bookshop.
So, the whalebones are
Literal whalebones.
they are
Probably.
actually named for the whalebones that litter the shores.
It's original.
Right. And they are ruled by warring tribes of barbarians.
Oh. Okay.
So no books.
And I
with
would
the
like
warring barbarian tribes. Is what you're
anyone who
saying.
has proficiency in history, I would like to give me a history check.
Is anybody proficient
my
in
gosh.
history?
19.
Yep.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. I got 12 with the bonus. I did not do great.
I got a 19.
All right, Delphine, you remember from one of the lessons your highly paid and expensive tutors taught you that the whale bones are also a breeding ground for rocks.
Like the birds?
Yes, like the 200-foot wingspan birds.
So I remember this place. I learned about it in school. What did they say? Like these big 200-pound birds nest here. That's probably not good. I guess we should be on the lookout for giant birds. Yay.
So let me rephrase. What Delphine actually said to you was, these giant birds with 200-foot wingspans nest
Oh, that's
here.
what it was. Sorry.
That's a bit different.
I had like a major headache. Sorry.
I'm sorry. So, you get the sense that the whale bones littering the beaches for which the whale bones are named are fishes eaten by the rocks.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
Oh.
Right.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to do before the next day dawns and you get in your tiny little rowboat and row ashore?
Leave. I'd like to leave. I'd like to go home.
Why are we doing this again? What are we gonna find here?
We might find our lady here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, we're trying to save the what's her face with
Duvessa
somebody's
Shane,
aunt.
right?
Yeah.
Minerva.
No, it's Minerva.
Minerva,
Shane.
that's right.
You know, and I know that because like 3 days ago I was standing in my kitchen and I was like, it's Minerva, and then I was like, who the hell's name was I remembering? And it took me a minute to realize it was from this game.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's awesome.
All right, then let us do this. The next morning dawns very, very overcast. There's some snow in the air, and you hear some commotion from the deck. Are you all making your way up?
Always.
Sure.
Yeah.
You make your way up to the deck, and you can see maybe 3 or 4 knots in the distance a beach and a cliff that comes down to the beach. It would be tropical, except for the snow on the beach and the ice in the water. And there's a mast, maybe a half knot away, that's sort of sticking up out of the water. It's a wreck.
Oh.
And there is some discussion about whether it might be the Moon Maiden.
Oh no. Can we go investigate that?
Yeah.
Osk says, I don't want to get too close. I don't want to, damage my hull. So I will get you a
Can
little
we
bit
take
closer.
a dinghy?
Of course you can. If you'd like to do that, you can go ahead and do that now. It's about, let's say, instead of knots, it's a half mile to the wreck and a half mile to the shore.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should do that, folks. What do y'all think?
Absolutely.
I'm in 100%.
Let's do it. All right,
All right.
so we ready ourselves and get in dinghy to go investigate the boat.
All right, who is piloting the dinghy? Does anyone
Since
actually have?
Someone who's got some sort of skills in that sort of thing.
I mean,
Nope.
I have not really.
Don't I have like machines or crafts or something?
I was saying,
I'm not
since
gonna-
is strong, we could just hand him an oar and be like, look, just,
Oh, this is.
I'm not going to make you
water
guys roll
this
for it.
way.
I just wanted to ask who was basically in charge of where the boat was going. So,
I'll say.
or you could
I
just
have-
throw Menridin overboard and say,
Oh,
hey,
no,
go
yeah,
swim over there.
on her.
I have Menridin can swim in piloting a boat, because why would I be in a boat when I can swim?
Menridin can kind of guide us, and Sensen has the strength to, like, I don't know, if there's rowing, and also the cartography in his beautiful brain.
Yeah, there you go.
All right,
That's
so-
it.
With their forces combined.
Without any trouble, you manage to row the dinghy over to the mast that is sticking up out of the water. The water's kind of cloudy. You can only see down about 10 or 15 feet, but it looks to be relatively intact. Give me a perception check, everyone.
Can I actually jump overboard and swim down?
You may, but I want to. This is for something different.
Okay.
I am seriously not feeling very perceptive.
I got a 6 or
All of my
17.
checks have sucked.
All right, so Menredin,
18.
Piranha, and Delphine, notice off in the distance there are, to either side, there are two other. One looks like the stern of a ship, and one looks like the stem of a ship that are sticking up out of the water a little bit too.
So, like, it's been chopped in half?
Could be a same ship, could be a different ship, you're not sure.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, I definitely want to go overboard and, like, investigate.
Okay. Where did are you guys just gonna hang out in the dinghy while Menredin dives down?
Yeah,
I
smart.
wanna
Yeah. I don't want
I
to get
wanna
my feet wet, my shoes, leather.
Yeah, I want to see what they
What if there's something in there? I guess swim back out again if there is. Yell
All right.
loudly.
So Menredin, gracefully dives overboard and starts to swim down. What are you looking for?
Well, most boats or ships, it's offensive to call a ship a boat, have a name or an identifier on it somewhere. And if
Right.
they're mostly intact, I want to see if I can find the identifier mark.
So the first thing you see is that while the ship is held up on some reef, the reef wasn't what sunk it. Something, scorch marks on the hull as you're searching for the name. There are what look to be impact marks on the hull. And yes, you do finally find it, and it is the Moon Maiden.
Okay. Do I see? So a lot of times there's also like little dinghies as escape rafts.
You do not see any still attached to the boat.
Okay, that is a good sign. I swim back to our little dinghy and tell everybody this.
How do you all react to the fact that Menredin has just confirmed that this is the wreck of the Moon Maiden, and that
Did you
it
see-
looked like it was in some sort of combat?
Did you see any corpses?
Yeah, is there any no bones or anything?
Well, I mean, corpses float.
Is that a no? Is that
I-
a no?
I assume if I saw corpses,
You did not see any corpses
Yes, you
trapped
didn't say it.
down underneath. You didn't, but by the same token, you didn't actually swim into the boat, and not.
True.
Okay.
Is there
No.
any way for us to get closer to get into the boat, or
You can always swim down to it.
I mean,
Sonia.
How far from the shore are we?
About a half mile. The waves are starting to break, maybe 100 yards in front of you.
Maybe we
Maybe
should
200.
see. Maybe we should see. Okay, can we? So, we would be able to see if there were like boats on the shore, wouldn't we? Like little dinghies and stuff from here.
Give me a perception check at disadvantage. Anyone who wants to. I mean, the ocean is heaving. You're half mile away.
I got a 2.
Thanks
Oh,
for the
come
follow.
on.
I
I got a
got
10.
15.
15?
I got a 10 'cause I rolled
14?
a 2.
Well, I'm gonna say unless somebody beats that 15, Senzin actually manages to see that there are on shore. There are a couple of what look to be very large stone piles of rocks, and a couple of burned out dinghies.
Yay!
I see that too.
I Why are they burnt? What?
Because they were being attacked by something that was hitting them with burning things.
Oh, I guess, okay. They didn't, like, burn them for firewood or something.
No, they look to be burnt out, like they might have just barely made it to shore.
Wow.
Maybe it was the natives.
Maybe we should follow up on that. We could go to the shore and then see if we see anything leading away. Like maybe there's drag
And there are,
marks.
remember, there are at least 2 other wrecks nearby.
We don't really care about them, do we? Are they above water, any of them?
Just a tiny little bit of one. It looks like a stem sticking out, and one looks like a stern.
I should at least go check out one of them to see if it was destroyed the same way.
All right. Well, maybe we just check them out really fast because I mean, if
You guys go row towards shore. I'll meet you.
These cairns, do they look like they're memorials for people that were lost, like those stacked with rocks, or?
You're not sure yet. You'd have to get closer to find out.
Okay.
All right. Is that the plan? Is Menredin gonna swim over while they row to shore?
As long as Menredin's good with that, I'm good with that.
I mean, as long as she's okay. I mean, like we won't know if she gets attacked and dies, though. Are you sure we shouldn't follow her in the boat?
Yeah, I feel like somebody should stay behind.
That's a good point. I
just feel
to
like
not die.
I know like there's probably not a whole lot we could do from a boat, but we could at least do something. I think if you got attacked, I hate to send you all by yourself into a shipwreck.
I can do something from a boat.
So maybe we should just row after her, and I mean it's gonna take the same amount of time regardless. Probably.
Yeah, let's just stick with her.
Yeah.
Because, like,
So why don't I say you all row nearby together, and then Menredin jumps in.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was going for.
All right, Menredin. As soon as you jump overboard and your eyes sort of clear a little bit, a chill fills you. It is a frost giant longboat that is sunk here. And it is recently sunk. About as recently sunk as the Dancing Wave.
Oh. What type of visible damage?
Same kind. So it looks like somebody was throwing fireballs right back at them.
Okay.
Or, rocks and fireballs.
Well, we've seen that before.
Yep.
Oddly enough, this one here looks like it itself was hit by some huge boulders.
Maybe a different type of giant.
Do the birds throw boulders? Like, how big are they?
So you are all smart enough to realize that rocks are about the right size to use as giant steeds.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Oh.
That's so uncool.
Oh no.
And as you are having this discussion, you see a very, very, very faint plume of smoke coming from the beach.
Oh, we gotta go.
I think we should go straight to the beach.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think we should
let's
investigate
go.
anything else.
No. I mean, I'm also not gonna
Post-haste.
swim alone into a giant longboat.
I think that's a lovely idea. So Menredin makes her way back into the rowboat, and you start rowing to shore. You actually land on the shore uneventfully.
Yay!
You are standing on the shore of a frozen island. There is a half decomposed whale carcass further up the beach, with just giant claw marks taken out of it. There are other fully decomposed bones littering the beach, mostly large seagoing creatures. There are also those burnt out dinghies and several very, very large stone cairns. Piranha, they are indeed cairns. They look like somebody buried something very large in about 6 different spots.
Is it like giant-sized bodies large?
Could be.
Oh no. On a completely unrelated note, near the whale carcasses, is there any ambergris?
Here, let me roll. Sure.
Awesome. I want it.
All right.
I want to sell it.
So as soon as you get
Awesome.
to you know, there are these huge stone cairns, dead animals, and Menrin is just picking up stuff on the beach.
Yep.
Menrin's picking up ground scores.
Just picking up.
I have this
Fantastic.
feeling nobody's surprised by this at all.
Nope.
Just picking up shit and sticking it in her backpack.
It says it has a marine fecal odor.
Yeah, it smells like shit, but it's very expensive and is used in making perfumes.
It's very expensive poop.
It is.
Oh.
I learned about it from Bob's Burgers.
I mean, that is.
You know, Bob's Burgers is a perfect allegory for life and this game. Anyway,
Yes. All right. Are we in the Arctic right now?
you are somewhere between the Arctic and the taiga, if you were thinking about it like that. So, you are about halfway between Arctic and temperate.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's my favorite terrain.
This is not tundra, but it might be forest further inland if you go in further inland.
Okay.
Now that said, what are you doing? Let me go around the table. Menridin is never mind. Menridin is picking up ambergris. What is Piranha doing?
I'm gonna hold for a second. I'm just sort of with the team right now.
Shazara?
I'm just standing there looking around, trying to figure out what I'm even looking at.
Delphine?
I'm trying to figure out why this lady's picking up poop. I have a very disgusted look on my face. I'm like, what?
I mean,
why?
it doesn't look like poop.
It's a Triton thing. You wouldn't understand.
No, I'm gonna look around and see if I can find any trail to follow or.
Give me a perception check.
I mean, I feel like maybe something the ranger might want to do too.
Yeah, I'm gonna I would like
both
to
of
do
you.
that as well. What are we rolling?
Perception.
A perception? Well, would hers be like something more rangery, like survival or something?
Whichever she wants, but I mean it's a DC 15, so.
+5 on either, so that would be.
I think I got a 16.
I got a 15.
All right, so
Does
both of you.
wait? Does the fact that it's my terrain?
Don't worry
do
about it
anything
for
for
now.
that?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter for now. You're gonna get it. So I'll give you two different things. Delphine, you see that something is sort of lurking in the trees, past the tree line, up the shore and into the trees.
Okay.
Piranha notices that there are both human and what look to be giant footprints on the beach.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that perception check actually would have been a 20 if I'm.
What was this first one?
I am noted. Okay. How fresh do they look? Can I roll?
So, with the 20, you note that the human and most of the frost giant look old, but there it appears to be one set of frost giant tracks that are very recent.
Well,
And that's
I
where
want
the frost
to chase a
giant was
frost
carrying the
giant.
human.
I just
Sure.
want to take a human. Oh wait, I suppose that's possible.
And with that 20, Piranha also notices that there are 3 human graves next to the cairns.
Okay.
No.
Could I investigate and see if I recognize anything that, from what I know, would tie any of those graves through anything displayed on them to the.
There doesn't appear to be.
There's the
And
okay.
as Piranha is poking around the graves, sorry, what is Senzen doing?
He's gonna check out the burnt out dinghies.
One of them looks to be giant-sized, and the other two look human.
Are they all burned?
They have burnt pieces. None of them are seaworthy. They've taken damage either from heavy impacts or fire or lightning, or they look pretty well destroyed.
The human-sized are impacted, and the giant one is burned, or vice versa, or what's?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Oh, they're all everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So as you have that confused and concerned look on your face, thanks for the sub.
Hey, yeah.
You hear thud.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! I hide behind a grave.
And the trees on the shoreline are sort of shaking, and you hear a voice that shouts out to you in common, "Small folk, hold your fire."
I like pause while picking up a third lump of ambergris.
What is everyone doing right now upon hearing what is likely a very large giant voice that has spoken to you in a very conciliatory tone?
I'm hiding behind a giant grave.
I will approach
The shoreline or the tree line?
where the voice is coming from and attempt to, look around and see what's up and kind of make myself visible. And
Delphine, do you think you're hidden?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I think I'm hiding, but really I'm like standing on top of the damn thing.
Shazara, what are you doing?
I'm just standing there kind of looking around, and I just stand there and look to Senzen to see what he's doing.
All right, and Piranha, what are you doing?
I'm going to stand by Senzen, and I'm going to say wait, this is a giant that is speaking to us, correct?
You're not sure. It's speaking in common.
Then I'm going to say in giant, could you please explain this situation to us? Because, by the way, I speak giant.
All right.
Yeah, I do too.
You hear like if you understood what a helicopter was, you would. It sounds like a whoomph through the air, and a 20-foot long great axe just lands at the floor on the sand in front of you, and you hear a voice say, I am not here to harm you," and the trees part, and a 30-foot tall frost giant parts the trees, looks down at you, and takes a step out of the frozen jungle.
I had to say, why the hell are you throwing weapons at us then?
Yeah, that was tight. Didn't love it. Didn't love it.
When the axe hit the ground, I definitely kind of like squeaked and dropped my thing.
Right?
He says, "My name is Harshnag. Who are you and why are you here?"
Harshnag? Like
Harshnag.
nagging harshly?
Wow.
Harshnag. Did you get bullied about that? Man.
What is bullied?
You poor thing.
Nothing.
I'm gonna like him.
It's what most of us were in high school.
And he says, "Who are you and why are you here?"
We're looking for a friend who has gone missing, and I believe we've actually found her ship. We're incredibly concerned and hoping to find her alive and well somewhere on this island. Place, whatever.
Oh, I have unfortunate news. I'm sorry. Were you looking for Captain Shane?
Yes.
He points over to one of the graves.
Oh, well, that's problematic.
I don't believe him right away. I would like to do an insight check.
Yeah, can I
I'm going
sense
to-
motive or
I'm
whatever
going
it
to
is now?
immediately ask, like, are you pointing to that grave because Captain Shane is in that grave, or because Captain Shane killed the person in that grave?
Before I answer that question, who wants to do what check?
I want to do
Insight, I guess. Whatever sense motive is now. Is that insight?
Hit me.
Or would it be investigation? I don't even know.
I got a 3.
So,
Awesome.
Menredin, Shazara, and Senzin,
15.
and
What were we rolling?
Insight.
Insight.
Oh,
I
okay,
have
inspired.
such crap scores in insight, which make a little sense.
Uh,
really.
Everyone, until I see Piranha's roll.
No, it's a 6. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Everyone is absolutely
suck.
convinced. Everyone is absolutely convinced he's being truthful with you.
But like,
Okay, but
I
I
did
s-
ask him a specific question.
All right, so now go ahead and ask your question. And
So, are you saying that Captain Shane is in that grave, or are you saying that Captain Shane caused the death of the person in that grave, or what are you saying about Captain Shane when you point to this
she
grave?
is in that grave. I buried her myself.
Can you unbury her so we can return her body to her family, please?
If you would like, it was my understanding that the small folks ritual was burial.
It is, but they also prefer their burials to occur within their family graveyards.
Very tall man. How did you know who she was, what her name was, what her rank was, if you are an ice giant that was on the longboat?
That's a good question.
He looks,
Yeah,
That's a fucking great
for real.
question.
he
Fucking
looks
A.
down at this creature that doesn't come up to his knee and says, well, she was here for me.
What?
And you got her killed?
I didn't get her killed. My warlike brethren got her killed. It's terrible and it is awful, but I am responsible for the death of many of my kind, thus the honor of their burial in the cairns.
Did you send Captain Shane a message?
I did.
What?
What was the message?
All right, so here's what I want. Anyone who has history, anyone proficient in history?
I am.
Not me. Not I.
Why is everything
I am.
history?
So every check I've done tonight has gone poorly.
15.
All right.
18.
So Shazara and Delphine, you have heard tell of this legendary mercenary company out of Waterdeep, and there was a frost giant member whose name was Harshnag.
Wow, crap.
They are one of the mercenary groups that comes to the defense of Waterdeep in times of incredible danger.
Why did you need her here?
The Allfather has spoken to me. I know what he wants.
And what is that?
He wants us to visit the shrine, the oracle. The oracle will tell us all.
Where is this oracle?
In the far, deep, frozen north, in the spine of the world.
I look at Senzin because I figure anyone talking about oracles and all fathers, maybe he's got some idea.
Yeah, I'm ready just to go back to the donut place. I'm not feeling this anymore.
He says, can you get me to Waterdeep?
Are we about to take on fucking
You're about to take on my cosplay for Halloween.
Wait,
Yeah.
let me. I want to.
It's too early. We should stop now and sleep.
I want to check out the cut of this dude's jib.
Well, I tell you what, it's 5 to close. Why don't we do our testimonials, and then we'll pick up next game with Harshnag, the frost giant, who is going to be your new bosom buddy for the foreseeable future.
All right.
Hey,
I put a.
It's cool to have a giant on your side,
Bigger
right?
boy. I put a little note on Discord about Harshnag.
Cool. All right, let's start with Delphine because she looks like she's got a horrible headache and about to fall asleep. So, Delphine confessional.
Oh God.
What did Delphine learn this game, or what is Delphine concerned about right now?
I I am really concerned about our consistent need to travel to colder and colder climates, and I am upset that the food may continue to be cold fish. This is weighing very heavily on my mind right now. I don't think this is the type of fare that I should have to be eating.
All right.
Also, I'm really sad for the loss of the not pirate, and I'm not looking forward to relaying to her family what happened to her.
Sounds good. Shazara. What did Shazara learn tonight, or how is Shazara feeling?
So, Shazar's been a little bit distracted since she woke up from a really strange dream. And all this stuff about giants and pirates and not pirates and tentacles is really kind of secondary to the fact that, like, maybe she's dead, but not dead. And
Well, it all makes sense now.
know,
We're
this
all
is-
dead.
This is like a serious existential crisis she's having right now. But, you know, that being said, this is kind of a good distraction. So.
All right. Piranha. What did Piranha learn tonight, and what is Piranha thinking? You're muted. There you go.
Hi. I cursed as much as I could off mic to make up for it. Okay, so Piranha is very put off by the idea that Osk and Issa, I think potentially both of them, either or, are maybe not as trustworthy as we thought, because we've had a pretty good run so far of having good people support us, and, like, you know, the hometown hero in Piranha is really feeling like, wait, I thought I had rustic hospitality. I thought they just liked me. What? So yeah, that's off-putting. And having giants as a favorite enemy, and speaking giant, Piranha is feeling a little bit chill with this new individual that they've just encountered. So, like, it's the kind of thing where it's like, I can't really tell you why. It's just like there's chemistry there. There's just like, something jives.
Oh, and the portion I didn't mention is he is wearing a white dragon skull as a helmet.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Speaking of awesome, Menredin. What did Menredin learn tonight, and how is Menredin feeling?
So Menredin learned that her traveling compatriots are a bunch of fucking do-gooders. Like, they are just they're just compulsive truth tellers and don't understand when you need to be a little bit more strategic about telling people what you're fucking there for. If somebody asks you, why are you here? You don't go, oh, well, here's my name, here's my birthday, where I was born, my mother's maiden name. Like, you ask them, well, what do you want to know? Like, and it is astounding to her that all of these people just trust blindly every strange person they've ever encountered.
Next time on Storm King's Thunder, everybody's bank account gets hacked.
Hands down, favorite character.
Love it.
All right. Senzin.
I had the benefit of being visited by my lord and having my faith in this confusing, circuitous journey restored. And so far, we've had good giants and bad giants. Now potentially another more bad giants, and now potentially a good giant. So I am open to learning more about my giant brethren and their different predilections and desires in this world, and what journey they're on, and why this gentleman has been put in our path. So, and the dragon skull on his head is extremely symbolic, and I will take that as another sign from my lord that we are on the path.
Cool.
That's what we learned. We all learned that giants, just like humans and elves and everyone else, have good and bad people.
Indeed. All right, that's it for tonight. Let me do the quick, I gotta figure out what the hell. There it is.
Real quick, I have to laugh that Shazar's like, I'm worried that I might be undead, and Piranha is like, I'm worried that nobody here likes me.
I just want donuts. Like, that's it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the existential crises that last like 5 games about Shazara. Am I really dead? Am I really here?
It's gonna happen.
Every so often, I'm gonna probably freak out a little bit.
We're gonna
Which
put
is
together
really
a
no
kit.
different than Shazara before, so.
Yeah,
we're gonna have like a fidget spinner.
That's off.
We'll have a fidget spinner, some Xanax, some like snacky foods. We'll just be like, oh, she's in her space again. Just give her this.
Next on Storm King 0210. Yeah. All right, let me do the quick channel stuff. So Monday is us at 7 p.m. All times are Eastern, by the way. Tuesday, Stormlord's Wrath with DM Sammy at 8. Wednesday is Tales of the Sanguine Isles with DM Mech 45 at 8. Thursday is Tales from the Yawning Portal with DM King Bashman. That's at 8. Friday, currently no programming. Saturday, Rise Up Against the Slave Lords with DM Duff 563. That's at 9 p.m. Sunday, currently no programming. We have a non-stream show that is exclusively on YouTube. That is Savage Worlds. There is an upcoming subscriber-only game, so if you are a subscriber to the channel and you would like to play with us, let us know. Join the Discord channel. We've got 2 sponsors, Total Party Kill Games, creators of Dark Fantasy D&D compatible products and hilarious card games and more. You can find them at totalpartykill.games. Druid's Den, your place for magical supplies and apothecary needs. That is thedruidsden.com. That is Mama Praetor. Alrighty. Anyone else want to add anything before we call it a night?
EllaDarling.com. ELA Darling.com. It's just my OnlyFans. You can also just go to OnlyFans.com/EllaDarling. I'm boring, but I am exciting at the same time. Just come hang out with me. It's $666 per month.
Did you really set it to 666?
Of course it says.
Of course you did.
Know me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Lord.
That's awesome.
Come
Damn
on
it, now I have
now.
to change my iPhone password. No, never mind.
Yeah, just fucking follow me on OnlyFans. Come on.
And that said, Coven MTG, if you are into Magic the Gathering, we stream Magic like 4 nights a week. I'm really looking forward to this Sunday where we will be streaming the new Innistrad release, which is all about vampires and werewolves. So that's kind of fun. Yay! All right, on that note, we'll be off. Take care, everybody. Wave goodbye. So bye. We'll see everybody on Monday. And
Bye-bye.
Show is over. Hold on. Don't talk until I turn off the desktop audio.